Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today is going to be Tap Titans 2 part 275. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fabulous day. Today is a mid-tournament update. I know we haven't done a mid-tournament update actually in, I think it's been about a week and a half now, because the last tournament we actually didn't do a mid-tournament update because we were winning still, so it was great that we didn't have to do one, but we still have to do one today. So basically where I left off last night, I did a really long stream. I did about a 5-hour stream. So if you guys do want to see any of those streams or ask me any questions about Tap Titans or anything like that, link down below in the description to my Twitch channel. I stream every time there's a tournament, so basically 4 times a week. I know there's not a tournament 4 times a week, so basically every time there's a tournament, I stream twice. So 4 times a week. So if you guys want to pop in, feel free. So basically yesterday I left off. I did a couple runs. It was honestly pretty easy pushing, to be honest with you. We were doing a lot of solo raids and stuff like that. I'm going to show you guys where we got to here. We're at 43. 43 is getting really difficult. Just really bad decks, to be honest with you. We got a lot of really bad decks. For example, we got a torso deck that we can't use. We got just some pretty bad decks, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people are struggling with 43. So we got lots of those done, and as I was doing the solo raids, we pushed like 150 stages or something like that, so it was really easy. But our new max stage is now, let me show you guys here, 81,600. So we've already pushed about 400 stages. I think it's more like 580, but it's almost about 380 or so. But we've pushed nearly 400 stages, so really happy with that, to be honest with you. 400 stages, it was pretty easy. I just did just a little bit more because I left off at 81,500 earlier this morning. And if you take a look at the tournament, we are now first place because I was 81,500, so I was right in third place. So then this guy was ahead of me, this guy was ahead of me, but I just passed them both, which is awesome. So hopefully we can go and hold this lead here. There's about 5 hours and 17 minutes left, so there is still quite a bit of time. But hopefully we can secure this, and I want to try to get as many prestiges done as I possibly can today, because if you guys didn't know, they actually updated the Abyssal tournament. So as you guys can see, 165 crafting shards. That starts in about 7 hours here. So I'm not really going to be playing too much in that. I'm obviously going to join and put in a little bit of time. But again, you know, we're really focused on getting top 10% today, and you can't see the prestiges. I don't know actually how many prestiges we've done today. But I think we've done about 10, I want to say 10 or 12 prestiges so far today. So if we can go ahead and get a decent amount more and kind of try to cover a little bit for tomorrow's Abyssal tournament, that'd be great. So if I could do, you know, maybe 20 prestiges or 25 prestiges today, my bad, sorry, that would be obviously ideal. We can go ahead and do that and then spend more time in the Abyssal tournament. So that's kind of the play. Hopefully we can do that. We may not be able to. If we take a look at our percentage though, at the moment 10.53. Like I said, our percentage is going to be going up for the most part right now, just because a lot of people are collecting their tournament rewards, whereas me, I'm still in it. So as soon as our tournament ends, we should probably be under top 10%. I'm really looking forward to it. We still have 5 days, 7 hours, so there's still lots of time before I hit my goal or whatever, but we should still be good, to be honest with you. But I wanted to go ahead and do a little bit of investigating here today. So if you take a look at my raid cards here, we're going to go ahead and take a look specifically at the Thriving Plague deck. So this is my normal Thriving Plague deck. I do this basically every single cycle. You know, when there's a Titan with full HP or, you know, all parts still alive, I'll go ahead and do a Thriving Plague. And it's been a really good deck. You know, we got everything leveled up here. I know we need to upgrade our Thriving Plague itself here as soon as we can. That's one of the top ones on the Dust Optimizer. But I want to go ahead and show you guys what kind of damage we can get with this Thriving Plague deck. Then I want to go ahead and swap in the Maelstrom card, because I know that card has been absolutely amazing for a lot of people. So a lot of people, honestly, that got the bundle, they haven't been using the Maelstrom as much. They've been using the Void a lot more. So last night, after we collected our solo raid rewards, we did unlock the Void card, but we can't level it up at all. So right now I'm going to be focusing on the Maelstrom, because I've got a couple of those from Dust Shop resets and stuff like that. So I've actually got it leveled up a decent amount. And I know just recently, I think it was 2 levels ago actually, Maelstrom was only 140,000 damage difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and write down 1.51 million damage there. So now let's go ahead and swap in the Maelstrom card for the Swarm card and take a look. I'm expecting it to be really close. If not, I think the Maelstrom actually may beat it, because at level 3, so it's now level 5, at level 3 the Maelstrom card was actually only 140,000 damage difference. So we're gonna go ahead and do it here. I'm really curious to see, because if this beats it, I'm gonna be so surprised. Like a level 13 Swarm is worse than a level 5 Maelstrom card, and I heard the Void is a little bit better for a Thriving Plague deck. So if this beats Swarm right here, I'm gonna be so surprised. It's gonna be crazy. You know, considering this card, like I said, is level 5, it's gonna be cheap to upgrade. We should be able to get upgrades really quickly, because there's not much cards needed for each upgrade. So I'm assuming this is actually going to do more damage, believe it or not. Like, this is just absolutely crazy that this is even worth considering this. So okay, so there was a little bit of an increase, but not much. So we did 1.51 million damage before, and we did 1.39 over here. So not a huge difference, to be honest with you, about 100,000 damage difference, which isn't crazy. 120,000 damage difference, I guess. So 120,000 damage. So maybe we've kind of hit, I don't want to say the max of this card's potential, but I guess it also depends on the stacks and stuff like that. So there's about 120,000 damage difference. That's weird though, because going from level 2 to 3 went from 250,000 damage difference to 140. So a huge, you know, increase in damage there. And then going from level 3 to 5 only reduced it by about another 20,000 or so. So maybe I'll have to run a couple of those tests again, but I've heard that this card absolutely slaps, especially the Void one. Like I said, so level 1 Void, actually we can go ahead and compare. Well, we'll go ahead and write that one down as well. So we did 1.39 with that one. Now let's go ahead and swap in the Void, taking into account this card is level 1. So if it's anywhere near what these other damages are, that is a complete win. So I hope I'm doing this card right. I don't know actually how to do Void, and I don't know if this is actually the best way to do it or not. I'm assuming so, because a lot of people do it with their Thriving Plague deck. So I'm assuming you just do the normal basic pattern. Instead of Swarm, you throw on Void. So we'll see how this goes, but let me know down below in the comments, are you guys using the new cards? How are you guys liking them? Did you guys buy the bundles, or are you just waiting for the cards in shop? I'm personally just waiting for the cards in shop. So hopefully I can get a decent amount of levels, decent couple levels. So that's about 890,000 or 860,000. So that's not huge, but that's, you know, level 1 card is not bad. So I definitely see some big potential for this. And maybe this isn't even the best combination, to be honest with you. Maybe we should have swapped out Rancic Acid or something like that. But yeah, I think these new cards are awesome. I've heard a lot of people saying that they maybe need to nerf Void, which is kind of crazy. I really wish, honestly, that I would buy the bundle just so I can kind of test these cards out while they may be overpowered or anything like that. Just to kind of see. So I am kind of debating whether I should buy this bundle, but I literally just bought the 60,000 milestone bundle. So I'm kind of trying to, you know, slow down a little bit and, you know, not spend a ton of money on this game right now. But we're still doing really good. But I wanted to know, are you guys going to be participating in this Abyssal tournament? I kind of want to go back to this, because this was scheduled for a skill point tournament last time we checked. I think it was actually in the last video we checked. It was skill points. So they switched it back to crafting shards. Unfortunately, you know, normally these Abyssal tournaments, the rewards are way better than what the normal tournaments are. For example, the diamonds. First place diamonds get 1,200 in a regular tournament, whereas here you get 1,500. I was expecting a little bit more shards. You actually only get 5 crafting shards more than in a regular tournament, so it's not huge. 35 pets is honestly amazing. I don't remember exactly how many we get normally. And then 150 abyssal tokens, which still unfortunately do nothing. But it's basically just cosmetic items, so that's not really a big deal. But 165 crafting shards, you know, I was doing it in my head, like, imagine if I can get 165 crafting shards from here, and then the next tournament is actually a crafting shard one, so then if I get another 160 from there, this could be absolutely amazing. I know that's 2 wins back to back, and the Abyssal tournament wins are going to be very difficult to do because everyone's on a you know, even playing field, and I can't spend hours and hours and hours before preparing. Everyone's on an even playing field, so it basically comes down to time played and luck, which is a little unfortunate. Honestly, people were even asking me, is it worth dumping diamonds into this Abyssal tournament for this specific one, for crafting shards? And you know, I basically told them, if it's gonna guarantee you a win, if you can guarantee yourself getting the crafting shards with, you know, spending some real diamonds, I would go ahead and invest 1,500 or less. I would not invest more diamonds. I wouldn't take the risk You know, even investing 1500 is a lot, man. Like, you want to be coming out positive, you want to be coming out making some diamonds. But if diamonds aren't really, they don't really matter to you, then I guess go ahead and spend them. But I would definitely try to spend less than 1500. If you take a look at view all prizes, I would probably try to stay less than 1100, to be honest with you. Try to spend like maybe 1000 or something like that, just in case if you do get sniped last second and you know, get a second place, then you're still good. But yeah, you know, it's kind of a difficult one. I know a lot of people at the beginning said don't invest any diamonds and stuff like that. And I still agree with that. I'm not going to be investing any diamonds whatsoever. Diamonds are, you know, pretty short for me right now. And even if I did have a ton of diamonds, I wouldn't be investing them into abyssal tournaments. For me, it's really, it fluctuates a lot compared to a normal tournament. It fluctuates a lot. You know, I have 9 people in this tournament, but most of the time I'll have 7 people or 8 people and stuff like that. So the worst I can really get is 8th place. But you know, if you sleep for the last hour of the abyssal tournament, you maybe were first, but you could drop down to like 20th place and get no rewards. So it's a bit of a tricky one, but I would still probably advise to not spend any diamonds on this abyssal tournament. But again, like I said, if diamonds aren't a concern for you, then I guess go ahead and do it. But I would probably try to stay away from it. But if you take a look here, Book of Shadows is at 41%. So we've got it all the way up to 80%, and it's dropped all the way down to 41% in this tournament. I probably expected to drop another 5 to 10%, to be honest with you. I don't know if we're gonna have to push in this tournament anymore. You know, we barely got a lead here, about 54 stages. I can push more. It was fairly easy to get to where I'm at now, so that's good. A lot of these people haven't even got to their max stage yet. As you can see, 8, 9, I don't even think 7 hasn't even got to their max stage yet. He did. So this is where it starts, where people actually got to their max stage. So there's only 6 people that have actually got to their max stage yet. So hopefully we could possibly come up with a win here. This would be pretty amazing. I know it's only skill points and perks, but I feel like I put a lot into this tournament, so to win it would be really awesome. So I'm going to continue to prepare, bank some relics and stuff like that, just in case we do need to push. I will be ready. But guys, with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, be sure to go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe so you guys don't miss any more daily content. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.